Hello and welcome back. We're here at our new location, our new home. Hey Leah, I'm out here. I can say in nature. Out here in nature. We live basically in the woods now, not too far from the road and civilization, but we're back enough that we're surrounded by trees. The air out here is different, it's fresh, it's full of life. You can hear the birds, and if you're careful, you can probably hear an airplane overhead as well. So I'm not completely separate. And that brings me to a good point. We're never actually truly separate. And no matter how far you separate yourself from other people and the things other human beings have created, you're never truly separated completely from everything, especially in today's world. No matter where you go, you're probably going to find some kind of water bottle, some evidence of man being there, or having, we can say, maybe polluted, or a footprint of human being, humankind. And a lot of people try to escape. A lot of people try to escape that. They want to get away from the influence that man has had on this planet. It's very much trendy today. People make all types of videos about their life away from society. And I believe that's largely to do because the way that we live in society today is plain and simple disconnected. And like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, we can't really be separate on the larger picture from civilization or nature, but our lifestyle and the places we go, the things we think about and talk about, and everything we interact with tends to be man-made. Although we are nature itself and anything we create is only an extension of nature, there's still separate elemental properties to each item, each thought pattern. Even the way you think is changed or changes when you're not physically in an environment where you can see things that are untouched by man, when you can interact with things that are untouched by man. And I think largely the reason why a lot of people are now escaping the modern lifestyle is because they feel deep down inside disconnected. There's something missing. We tend to walk around on the ground with these rubber insulators, and we forget that touching the ground, interacting with nature is important, is very important. So we've gotten to this point, it seems, in society where people are starting to recognize that that disconnect needs to be reconnected. But on the larger picture, I'm going to sound like I'm contradicting myself. There is no disconnect. So a lot of times that sense of being disconnected is not necessarily being disconnected from nature in the physical sense, but it's being disconnected from your deeper urges, disconnected from who you actually are, who you really want to be. And I believe that is a deeper truth to a lot of the escapism you see in the world. People are escaping nature or escaping society, going to nature not necessarily to touch trees and to put their feet in the ground and to get the physical benefits from being there, but instead going into an environment where they can fulfill a longing to be themselves. People are escaping society to fulfill the longing to be themselves in an environment where everything else is just being itself. This vibration out in nature is completely authentic. And that is what people are truly craving when they want to leave society, go out into nature, for a nature walk. People want to leave this world that is largely a face, people putting up a front, where everyone is stepping into a personality, pretending to be something because people are watching. And people want to put that down. A lot of us want to put that down and just be. And there's no better place to observe being than an environment that has no personality, that is 100% authentic and grows and interacts with everything else in its core being. And that is in nature. Now, what I've seen is that if you can tap into your core being, then it doesn't matter where you go. And that brings me back to one of the first things I said in this video, is that we're never truly disconnected. There's never truly a separation from nature and who you are, where you are. The disconnect is the one that you place upon yourself so that you can be seen a certain way by people, by other people. And when you are in a city, at your job, you're playing a role oftentimes. You're in your personality and you're trying to maintain this facade so that everybody can see you a certain way. Especially if you have a job like in customer service, where you're interacting, maybe you're selling something, you're putting on the brand of the company you are with. And you may not realize, but that is extremely fatiguing. It drains your spirit because your spirit craves to be natural, to just be as it is. So I want to encourage you through this video, not necessarily to leave society, but if you need to leave society to get into touch with your deeper core being, then bring that deeper core being back into society. Because we don't need to run from society. What we need is to bring our core beings with us everywhere we go. You don't necessarily have to be completely authentic when you're trying to make a sale for your company, but you can bring in bits and pieces and dust that authenticity within each conversation you have, the feeling inside of you. That feeling will transmit itself into a frequency, and people will feel that. People will be at ease when they are around you because you're in touch with your core. And I really, truly believe that we don't need to go into nature because nature is everywhere. If you simply take a house off the ground, it's on the ground. Underneath is worms and all kinds of nature. As soon as you step outside, no matter where you are, even inside, nature comes into your house. The oxygen in your home is the same oxygen outside your home. Although there may be different particles from the clothes you wear and the stuff that the house is made of, the air and the atmosphere itself is still the same air and atmosphere that the animals and the plants around on the earth are all interacting with. You can never be separate from any of it. And that's the message of this video. You can never truly be separate from nature. And I want to encourage you to find the nature within your environment to help you feel at ease, and also to find and recognize that you are nature itself. And that knowing helps you be at ease wherever you are. Yes, do the physical things that you need to for your body to be well. Touch the ground, eat healthier foods, drink water. But on the spiritual side, you're already whole and you don't need anything else. And that will emit a frequency from you that others will feel. It is your authenticity. So wherever you are around the world, whatever time it is that you're watching this video, my chickens, thank you, thank you, thank you. Before I say peace, I just want to give you a quick here of my animals. Oh, there's the chickens, and here's Leah. Say hi, Leah. Say hi. Oh, there goes the camera. Say hi, Leah. Oh. Peace.